Hello and welcome to Simon Fraser University's Fall 2021 Convocation. First, thank you for following regional, provincial, and university event safety protocols to help keep us all safe and healthy. I have a few important announcements for your enjoyment and safety during the ceremony. As advised by the regional and provincial health authorities, all guests are asked to remain in their assigned seats and the wearing of masks is recommended. And, as per fire regulations, the aisleways must remain clear. In the case of an emergency evacuation, follow the directions of event personnel to the assembly point, which is located down the stairs behind you on the track and field outside the gym. Please proceed slowly and carefully. Those with accessibility needs should proceed to the Halpern Center located northeast of the Convocation Mall. The weather is cool today. SFU blankets and other gifts and mementos are available for purchase from the SFU Spirit Shop in the Maggie Benston Center, which is on your right. Flower bouquets and professional graduation photos are also available for purchase from the retail services tents on the north side of Freedom Square. If you need to leave at any point during the ceremony, please use the exit located at the back of the mall. A stamp will be required for re-entry. In consideration of all guests, we ask that you refrain from conversation during the ceremony and please turn cell phones on silent. If you require assistance or have questions, please do not hesitate to contact one of our student ushers who are dressed in black gowns and located throughout Convocation Mall. For all our graduates and guests, near and afar, we encourage you to share your photos and messages on social media using hashtag MySFUGrad. And for our guests online, please join in the live chat during the program. It is now time for all graduates to return to the north side of the AQ courtyard to prepare for the convocation ceremony. All graduates, please return to the AQ courtyard now. Thank you. We hope you enjoy the ceremony. Friends, I am honored to present members of the 6-time world champion Simon Fraser University Pipe Band. Friends, here on the SFU Burnaby campus and online, near and far, Convocation Fall 2021 is about to begin. For those in Convocation Mall, first, thank you for your patience and for following regional, provincial, and university event safety protocols to help keep us all safe and healthy. I have a few important announcements for your enjoyment and safety during the ceremony. As advised by the regional and provincial health authorities, all guests are asked to remain in their assigned seats and the wearing of masks is recommended. And, as per fire regulations, the aisleways must remain clear. In the case of an emergency evacuation, follow the directions of event personnel to the assembly point, which is located down the stairs behind you on the track and field outside the gym. Please proceed slowly and carefully. Those with accessibility needs should proceed to Halpern Center, located northeast of the Convocation Mall. In consideration of all guests, we ask that you refrain from conversation during the ceremony and please turn cell phones on silent. For all our graduates and guests, near and afar, we encourage you to share your photos and messages on social media using hashtag MySFUGrad. And for our guests online, please join in the live chat during the program. Would the audience online and here please rise for the academic procession?
Noia, an hart and swallowing, quins track noma ATT, quins quatch nomia PT, AT ochomel, sok aitin quisnas, chai bokunmantum, just hope mich old ochomel, to humaskim old ochomel, just slow it old ochomel. Kayach and Tomia. Hello everyone, Ans Constant. My name is Calvin Charlie Dawson. I am a descendant of the Squamish, Stalo, and Kwakwaka'wakw nations. And on behalf of the Squamish Nation here today, I welcome each and every one of you. What an honor it is to see each and every one of you today, to witness this ceremony. An even greater honor of mine being an SFU alumni as well. The song I sang for you is a dream song composed by my dear brother, older brother, So'o Gabriel, Chanafton. Today I sing in all of you to bless your journey through education, through life, and career. And with that, I'd just love to give you the deepest thanks I can. Try Pokunmantum. See him.
Kayachtin, I welcome you on behalf of the Schochot Mishochamilk, my nation, Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, Semiahmoo, Kwantlen, and family in Musqueam, to the ancestral lands of all our nations where Burnaby campuses are situated. And what a blessing it is today to be here today with the sun shining down upon us and being able to be Unchomo Shwalwan, one heart and one mind. Congratulations to all the graduates. Congratulations to the family who supported them and held them up and got them to this day. My hands are up to you. Sometimes we forget the parents who have stood behind them. And in our longhouse, we always say, look behind you and see who's standing there supporting you and holding you up. And it's usually your parents, aunts, uncles, brothers, and sisters. So always do that and acknowledge what they did for you to get to this day. My ancestors always said, my late grandfather, Sequalton and Coast-Salish Longhouse elders said we all have an inner force and inner energy, and we receive from Creator through the top of our head into our energy from the ancestors also, and that we can send spiritual prayers regardless of where anyone is. And my grandfather said everybody prays to a higher power known by many names and have different ways of honoring the higher power, and that we must respect each other's ways and do as we respecting by doing as told how to have that spiritual togetherness. So you can't have your hands like this or this or this. So now let's do Tai Chi yoga breathing. And I say that to get you to relax. I found it's the easiest way to keep, because your shoulders tell me if you're putting your hands together. And take 4 breaths and ground yourself. And while I say the prayer, and So just open your hands and respect the higher power and say, Chen Quen Mentomi Kakakanak Chaseyam, Yons Yon So Tunoyap and Manman, Squalwin to Squals to Seats, Yons Yo Manman, Equato Chet Yap, Siaya Chet Yap, Okameo Chet Yap, Squalwin to Squals to Seats, asking you, Creator, to watch over and guide each and every one of your children gathered here today, and to help all of them and their families, Equato Chet Yap, friends, Siaya Chet Yap, Okameo Chet Yap, the villages where you're from, and the villages where you now live, work, and play, asking you, Creator, to help them with their Squalwin, feelings in their hearts and minds, their emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual well-being and health, and asking you, Creator, to let today be a Yetwan Haltzeitsop, let today be an excellent work, and that we Chen Stwite stand and work together to hold each other up, support one another, and help each other as we move forward into the future, using the past and present for those unborn generations. And prayers for all of those who are going to be speaking, and prayers for all the graduates as they come across the stage and are honored for their achievements. Tama Kwitsi Snachum. Those are my words. Chen Quen Mentomiop. I'm grateful and thankful to all of you for allowing me to start the day in a good way and ground you.
Thank you for sharing that warm welcome, Elder Sequoia. Haichka. A member of the SFU Elders Program, Elder Sequoia dedicates many of her services to helping us connect with the Indigenous communities and with the land on which we're gathered. I'd also like to, on our behalf, pay our respects to elders past and present. Thank you also to the internationally recognized and renowned SFU Pipe Band for piping us in this morning. Calvin Charlie Dawson of the Squamish Nation for his drumming and song. Haishka, thank you. It is an honor to be here today on the traditional, unceded, and continually occupied territory of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples, on whose territories we're privileged to gather this morning. I'd now like to invite Jessica Stewart, who graduated in June 2021 from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, and who is a member of the SFU Choir, to lead us in the singing of O Canada. For those of you online, please join us and rise if you are able.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jessica. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, please be seated. I now declare Fall Convocation 2021 assembled for the granting of degrees. Madam President, members of the Board of Governors, Senate, faculty, honored guests, graduates, family, and friends. My name is Tamara Vrooman, and I am the Chancellor of Simon Fraser University. We're delighted and honored to have you join us for Convocation. In attendance today are a number of distinguished guests in the audience and on the platform, including members of Senate, Vice Presidents, Dean, and faculty. I'd also like to acknowledge Serena Baines, member of the SFU Board of Governors, and Dr. John Blatherwick, who will be conferred an honorary doctorate of science this morning. Our SFU alumni, legacy partners, and families are all here, and of course, all of you who are joining us online, locally, and from around the world. Please don't hesitate to let us know where you're signing in from using the YouTube chat. Welcome all. Honored guests, President Johnson, graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be here today at our first series of convocations in over 2 years where we can hold them in person. To mark this important milestone in your lives and to join with you together to celebrate the achievement of our graduating classes. I can't tell you how much I've looked forward to this day. Although we must remain vigilant to keep us safe, it's great to see our university come back to life. Great to see students being students once again. It is, of course, what a university is all about. A big, diverse, vibrant, dynamic community, buzzing with creativity and with ideas. Over the last 18 months, we've worked hard to keep that spirit alive, to keep teaching, to keep learning, to keep studying, to keep exploring through one of the most severe health and economic crises of our time. Indeed, the resolve and determination shown by all of you has reminded us of some enduring truths. Ideas matter. Science, health science matters. Knowledge matters. They're part of the foundation upon which a humane, democratic, and inclusive society is built. A society that's able to confront big challenges, like, say, a pandemic, and overcome them. But knowledge is only part. To secure that foundation, to overcome life's biggest challenges, we know that ideas, science, and even knowledge is not enough. They must also be paired with wisdom, empathy, and above all else, understanding. The last 18 months, we've learned this lesson well. I'd like to give you an example from my own life over these past 18 months. I grew up in Kamloops, in the center of our province, and depending where you're from, that's either halfway to Calgary or halfway to Vancouver. Our home was on a hill, overlooking what I think we all now have come to know as the St. Paul's Kamloops Indian Residential School. I looked at that building every single day of my life through my bedroom window. When I went to university, I studied history and learned about our colonial past. I knew I had knowledge in the abstract about the ongoing and terrible legacy. Later, as a public servant, a Deputy Minister of Finance, as a CEO of one of the largest financial institutions in our country, I worked on treaty negotiations, Indigenous self-government, and financial equity and inclusion. I knew the issues. I had knowledge. I had the privilege of education. But it wasn't until, like so many of us, that I saw the 215 unmarked graves of children who had died at the very school that I had looked at each and every day. Did I truly understand? For me, it's one of the lessons of the past year and a half. You know, knowledge gives us the power to shape the world around us, but only through understanding that connects ideas and education to our hearts can we use the knowledge to bend the arc of history in a better direction. With empathy, with humility, and with the wisdom that is born of experience, and above all else, understanding. It's one of the reasons I love this university. In addition to being one of Canada's greatest institutions of higher learning and advanced research, SFU radiates with a spirit of community and common purpose. From its very founding, SFU has tried to pair knowledge with experience. It's tried to foster better understanding. First in the 1960s as a radical campus, and today as an engaged university. It's what distinguishes SFU. And now, as you leave this institution, you are equipped with the skills you need to succeed, but also, I hope, with the wisdom and the understanding you will need to thrive. Looking out here and seeing friends and family in person, mostly behind masks, but learning as we all have to recognize smiling eyes, I can tell you, graduates, that the people here are so proud and pleased to be here with you today. And let me say on behalf of the Platform Party, we're so proud of you. What you've endured over these past 18 months in particular is exceptional. On behalf of everyone in the SFU community, our heartfelt congratulations. We look forward to seeing you again as you navigate throughout your careers. I now call upon the president of our university, Dr. Joy Johnson, to give her address. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Graduates, honored guests, welcome everyone to this very, very special convocation ceremony. I too want to begin by acknowledging that I'm privileged to be speaking to you today on the unceded traditional territories of the Squamish, the Tsleil-Waututh, the Musqueam, and the Coquitlam peoples. And I recognize that as a settler on these lands, I have a responsibility to address and repair relations with Indigenous peoples whose lands we occupy. Acknowledging this is an important step toward reconciliation. As I look out from this podium and see all of you here today, I am filled with enormous gratitude. It's incredible to be back again. What a feeling. I recognize that not all of you are able to gather in person with us at Convocation Mall, but I want to say we are all together gathered in spirit. You are truly an amazing graduating class. I know it wasn't easy. There were hurdles along the way, and I am sure that earning a degree during a global pandemic was not what you expected when you first got your letter of acceptance. But you persevered, you pushed through, and you did it. And you will long be remembered for what you have achieved. As our Chancellor said, we are so very proud of you, so congratulations. So now, as you begin the next chapter of your lives, each of you will take your own path, will follow your own muse. But as you do, always remember this. With your degree, every one of you shares something very important in common. You share the trust that education confers, not only to pursue your own dreams and aspirations, but to contribute to the well-being and success of the community that surrounds you and supports you. Those values come to life at Simon Fraser University. We have never been content to watch history unfold from the sidelines. Our instinct is always to engage, to lead, to be active participants in the world around us. We are a community of change makers because at SFU, we believe that education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela said that, and he was right. Education at every level helps nurture the knowledge and empathy and humility that leads to lasting change. So, as you look ahead to your future, I ask you to use that power wisely. You are graduating at a pivotal time in history. There is so much we need to do to repair and heal the world. And you have the opportunity to make an enormous difference. So, I recognize that we need to put our minds to these things tomorrow. For today, it's a time for celebration, for big hugs, for pats on the back, with those in your immediate circle, of course, for laughter, and yes, I am sure a few tears as well. Earning a university degree is one of life's great accomplishments, one of life's most memorable and satisfying moments. It's also a time to give thanks to everyone who helped you along the way. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, teachers, professors, counselors, and advisors. And I know they can't all be with you today. So I want you to make sure that you reach out to them and thank them. We all stand on each other's shoulders for support and for guidance. We all stand on the shoulders of giants. And now, with your SFU degree in hand, you are part of an extended family of SFU alumni that spans the country and the globe. People from all walks of life doing extraordinary things. So connect with them, learn from them, and know that we, everyone in the SFU community, are always here for you. Our heartfelt thanks and congratulations. We are so fortunate to know you. Until we meet again, thank you for your work and your endeavors over this past years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Johnson. SFU's honorary degree is the highest honor conferred by our university. Degrees are awarded to distinguished individuals in recognition of their scholarly, scientific, or artistic achievement, or in recognition of exceptional contribution to the public good through professional or philanthropic activity. Their achievements celebrate our university's values and serve as an inspiration. They're role models to our students, graduates, and indeed to our entire community. The honorary degree will now be conferred. To present the honorary degree candidate, Dr. John Blatherwick, I'm pleased to welcome Dr. Tanya Bubla. Dr. Bubla is the Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences and a professor. Her research focuses on health and biotechnology, law, and policy. She is a Fellow of the Royal Society of Canada and a Fellow of the Canadian Academy of Health Sciences. Dr. Bubla.
Madam Chancellor, I present Dr. John Blatherwick, one of Canada's longest-serving medical health officers, who modeled courage and creativity while tackling some of British Columbia's most challenging public health issues. Born to a military family, he graduated medical school at the University of Alberta in 1969 and immediately entered the world of public health through the Pine Street Youth Clinic in Kitsilano. Convinced by the logic of upstream intervention to prevent future problems, he specialized in public health and went on to serve as a medical health officer in British Columbia for 37 years, 23 of them as Chief Medical Health Officer for the City of Vancouver and Vancouver Coastal Health. Ever an innovator, Dr. Blatherwick led Vancouver's response to the 2003 SARS outbreak and was the driving force behind a number of important public health initiatives, fighting for safe drinking water, non-smoking bylaws, HIV prevention and education, and childhood vaccine programs. Committed to harm reduction, he also established the largest needle exchange program and the first supervised injection site in North America. A devoted husband, father, and grandfather, Dr. Blatherwick still found time to serve as Canadian Forces Reservist for 39 years. A member of the Order of Canada and Order of BC, he has also been named a Canadian Health Hero by the Pan American Health Association. Madam Chancellor, in recognition of his extraordinary public health leadership, I ask that you confer upon Dr. Francis John Blatherwick the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
John Blatherwick, by virtue of the authority vested in me and in the Senate of this university, I hereby admit you to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Thank you. Thank you. Now do we go sign or do we call?
You go sign. Dr. John Blatherwick will be accompanied by Dr. Elizabeth L., Vice Provost and Associate Vice President, Learning and Teaching, and also by Mr. Tom Nault, University Registrar and Executive Director, Student Enrollment, to sign the honorary degree register.
Yeah. It is now with pleasure that I call upon Dr. John Blatherwick for his convocation address. Dr. Blatherwick, congratulations.
I have to be careful with my hearing aids. One of the problems with spending a long time in the Air Force flying noisy aircraft. Madam President, Madam Chancellor, faculty, friends, family, and most of all, graduating students. First, I must thank the Senate of Simon Fraser University for this honor. I don't know who nominated me, so I can't thank them. I have some ideas, but whoever it is, this is a great honor. I retired 14 years ago. When you've been retired for 14 years, you don't expect to receive honors like this. My topic today, I'm going to talk to you briefly about is leadership. But the first thing in leadership is family. Always put your family first. Doesn't matter what happens, family comes first. I am delighted to have my youngest son, Doug, and his wife, Lamore, here with me, to have my son, Jim, who works in the bowels of this place down there, and my friend Jill, who works here also. I'm pleased to have my wife's, the wife of my son David, here. She's a school board member in Coquitlam, and my grandson Alec. And extremely pleased to have my sisters Leslie and Pat and her husband Ed. Family being everything, and these people are important. But most of all, my wife. I love you. You are my strength. I'm up here because you've always been there for me. And I can never stop telling you how much I love you. We've been married for 54 wonderful years. When I told Jim that I was getting this degree, he said, you have to start off with, so what do you think of public health now? What an amazing roller coaster we've been on since this outbreak. My heart goes out to my friends in medicine, in public health, nursing, hospitals, care places, everybody. It has been a difficult time. I'm reminded that in medical school I had a professor of obstetrics, Carol and I had, a professor of obstetrics. And in 1939, he was sent by the British Army to India. His wife was 6 months pregnant. She had her child, and he returned to England in 1946. His daughter was now 7 years old, and she wondered what this man was doing in her house. That's what they were asked to do. All we've been asked to do is wash our hands, wear a mask, and get vaccinated. We can do that. We need to keep getting people vaccinated. We need to get out of this because this is difficult. This is the first meeting of graduation here at Simon Fraser for a few years. And you people are lucky that we've got the sunshine and we have this wonderful setting. I also want to just tell you something about the history of the name Simon Fraser. Originally, this university was supposed to be called Fraser University in honor of the river. Think about the initials. And somebody did realize that those initials weren't going to work. So the first president of the Simon Fraser was Patrick MacTaggart Cowan, who was born in Edinburgh and was proud of his Scottish heritage. So he decided that the name of the university should be Simon Fraser University. Now, I always believed that it was because of the explorer, Simon Fraser. What you probably don't know about Simon Fraser the explorer, he was born in New York State. But it was not named after Simon Fraser the explorer. It was named after the Lord Lovat, the 15th Lord Lovat, 25th leader of the clan Fraser. Lord Lovat had been a soldier in the Territorial Army. He retired, but when war broke out, he came back in to train commandos. He won a military cross for an invasion into a French village, and he won the Distinguished Service Order at Dieppe with the Canadians, where his commandos went and knocked out the guns. They were the only people that had a specific duty to do at Dieppe, and they did manage them. On D-Day, he landed with his commandos, and he turned to his piper and he said, "Play the pipes." And the piper said, "But the orders are not to play the pipes." And he said, "Ah, those are the English orders. You and I are Scottish." And Bill Millen played his pipes and marched the commandos ashore. The Canadian soldiers asked their German prisoners, "Why didn't you shoot him?" And the answer was, "We thought he was crazy, and you don't shoot a crazy man." So that's who it is. After D-Days, he relieves the 6th Airborne Division at the Pegasus Bridge. And if you've seen a bridge too far, you'll see some of that story. But back to my term on leadership. Leadership has always fascinated me. Are leaders born or are leaders made? Or do you learn to be a leader? And as I got older, I started to realize that you learn to be a leader. I was fortunate to live in a house with a father who was a born leader. He always was immaculately dressed. He always treated everybody equally. He always went for long walks and we talked. And he challenged my sister and I to read the editorial pages, to understand what was going on, and asked our opinion. Because he always told us that our opinion was as good as his opinion, that it was our job to form our own opinions. And as I got older, I realized those were the important things that you had to do in life. And the other thing was, I had the mother who gave me the gift of the gab. And that has helped me so much. Plus, the name Blatherwick is way better than a short 2 or 3 letter name like Dan, which was my wife's name, Carol Dan. But Blatherwick, it rang. So my advice to you is to find a mentor that you can Watch how they operate, who you can talk to, who you can learn what their tricks are, and people that you admire. You can learn from seminars, but only so much. The only seminar that I remember from my time in public health was a seminar called Getting to Yes. The person's point was that most agencies, governments, offices, the answer to every question is no. And so he was telling us to turn it around and allow our staff to say yes. And we were able to accomplish so much more once we started to say yes to things. When we said we will post the inspection reports from the public health inspectors, that helped us a lot. When I said that I would give the newspapers the beach sampling results, they could call and get them themselves. It made a lot of difference. Those of you graduating today probably don't realize that at the bottom of your certificate, in invisible ink, is the words, "You are a leader." We know that people with degrees earn more than people without degrees. Part of that is because you have opportunities to take leadership positions. You have opportunities to move into it. If you join the military and you have a degree, you are commissioned. You automatically get a leadership role. So take that leadership role, make it better, and always remember, your job is to protect the people who work for you from the people that you report to. You take the problems, they do the work. Get them the tools to do the work. And also remember something, that when you're talking, you're not learning. So listen. Let your staff do their jobs. Do not hover over their shoulders. Trust them. And always hire people smarter than you. Because throughout my career, it was the smart people that I worked with that I listened to and did what they told me to do. That is important. Always listen to your staff and let them do their job. In the end, my motto is quite simple. Lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Blatherwick, and once again, congratulations. Thank you for your wise words and advice on leadership. As part of Convocation, the Alumni Association will present a Simon Fraser University alumni pin to graduates after they leave the stage. Our alumni are incredibly important to us, and we are pleased that this symbolic presentation will launch you on your new role as alumni at Simon Fraser University. Ms. Claire Wilson received a Bachelor of Arts in Women's Studies and History in 2013 and received her Master's in Gender, Sexuality and Women's Studies in 2021. She's also currently the Secretary of the SFU Alumni Association Board. I invite Ms. Wilson to the lectern to bring greetings to the graduands. Ms. Wilson.
Thank you, President Johnson. Good morning to SFU's newest alumni. Today, your relationship with SFU evolves as you officially become lifetime members in a worldwide network with more than 170,000 alumni in 140 countries. Staying connected to SFU as an alum provides you with opportunities to learn, grow, and thrive through local, national, and international events, career resources, library services, and many other value-added benefits. As alumni, you now serve as ambassadors for SFU in your communities. Through your journey, you will inspire current and future students to dream, to strive for excellence, and to make their own mark on society. Stay connected with us through social media and by signing up for our alumni email forwarding service. We want to hear from you and have the chance to celebrate your successes. After you cross the stage today, it will be my pleasure to present you with an alumni pin. Wear it as a symbol of your incredible achievement and connection to SFU. Be proud of your accomplishments, be proud of your SFU credentials, and thank you all for investing your time, energy, and talents in this great university. Congratulations, and welcome to SFU's global community of alumni.
Thank you very much, Ms. Wilson. Before the graduates are presented individually to the Chancellor, Mr. Kevin Ray Kevin, a member of the graduating class, will address Convocation. Kevin Ray is graduating with a PhD in molecular biology and biochemistry. His thesis is focused on the interaction between bacteria naturally found in the gut and how they modify the immune responses that lead to transplant rejection. Kevin's research was supported by awards from the Canadian Institutes of Health Research, the BC Transplant, and SFU. Kevin is an active member of the SFU community. He plans to apply the foundational understanding of research he gained at SFU to a career in medicine. I'm now pleased to call upon Mr. Kevin Ray for the graduate address. Kevin. Sorry about the double Kevin there. It happens.
Good morning. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you today. I just want to acknowledge that while today is a very special occasion, the context is complicated at best. I don't know how to capture the breadth of our experiences because each of our circumstances is so incredibly unique. And that layering on top of that, the pandemic that is far from over, unfortunately. The next steps for us as a whole are very uncertain. I can only imagine where your thoughts went when classes suddenly went to online in 2020. For those of us that needed to do research on campus, I clearly remember the tension that I felt when it was announced that we needed to close everything down last March. I know I had no idea how I would continue to do my work remotely since I worked with mice, and my cat might have a problem with that. These concerns are trivial in the face of many things, but as students, there's a special part of our focus that goes towards completing our studies. Actually, I think studying science, and especially pursuing research, gives us a really valuable perspective on uncertainty. If you're doing worthwhile research, you are among the first in the world to do your particular experiment with your particular conditions. You can make educated guesses about what will happen, but we're ultimately at the mercy of the data. Beyond science, all of us deal with risks and the unknown. Whatever happens, we have to make a decision, and whatever the outcome, we need to respond to it. What's worse is that many times you're met with a problem that has no clean solution. Troubleshooting doesn't all of a sudden fix your data, or maybe you're at the mercy of some less than ideal decisions that you made earlier in your project. It can feel like you don't know how to science anymore. But all of the people who inspire me, including classmates, faculty, and my mentees, had one thing in common that carried them through those times of uncertainty: perseverance. They just kept making the next best decision. When our circumstances changed in 2020, we adapted and showed up in whatever way we could at the time. In-person research was able to resume because of the Herculean efforts of the Dean of Science Office and associated faculty and staff. I'd like to highlight just how meaningful it was to be able to return to campus with the confidence that COVID policies would be put in place to help keep us safe. So we put in our time, and now we're done. What's next? I think what you did, making the next best decision at the time, was just what our role models have done in the past. And that's been enough to carry the day in the face of awful problems that seemed unsolvable. Our role models persevered. For example, smallpox doesn't exist in the world, except for a few high-security labs, in part because of the persistence of scientists and others. Through the early work of vaccines done by Edward Jenner, and also the East Asian and South Asian physicians that lived centuries earlier, the treatment of smallpox advanced step by step until it was eradicated in 1980. That disease that used to shape the world in awful, awful ways. And now it's gone. Even now, it's probably hard to believe that in our lifetime, there are diseases that have gone from local outbreak to massive public health threat to very treatable and survivable. I'm not sure if some undergraduate students are old enough to remember this time, but when I was really young, maybe 3 or 4, I remember getting a phone call from an organization that was raising money to support HIV research, and then passing the phone to my parents. I learned that it was a terrible disease that had no effective treatment, but in the short decades since, different classes of drugs were developed that can stop the progression of HIV to AIDS. Again, scientists put in the work and kept making the next best decision. I don't mean to trivialize any of these things from the past and also our situation now. For example, there are still nearly 40 million people around the world living with HIV, and the legacy of smallpox is incredibly dark. But I think that those are 2 really clear examples of how scientists and others of the past used their integrity and perseverance to meet the challenges of the day, that it was enough to overcome them, and we can do the same. In fact, you've already done the same. You showed up and put in the time to complete your studies in all the diverse circumstances of your lives. You're already emulating your role models and predecessors in your character. And because of that, it will be your leadership, craftsmanship, wisdom, and compassion that will go a long way in solving the problems of today. So for now, while we have this liminal moment between one long commitment and the rest that comes after it, please take the time to reflect on how you persevered and be proud of your accomplishment. I just have one more thing to say. Since my research was related to organ transplants, I have ended every single presentation I've ever done in the same way. I will remind you or newly inform you that you can register your decision to be an organ donor at transplant.bc.ca. Thank you so much for your time and support. To my fellow graduates, congratulations.
Thank you, Kevin. I think that notion of persistence really rings true for all of us. Thank you for your address. The members of the graduating class will now be presented to the Chancellor to be admitted en masse with their degrees. So, will the graduates all please rise? Madam Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of this university and request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are now recommended.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the Senate of this university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees. Congratulations.
You may now be seated. The members of the graduating class that are here with us in Convocation Mall will now be presented individually to the Chancellor. The entire graduating class will be presented online following today's formal proceedings. But first, a few requests for those of you in the mall. Would you please refrain from applauding too loudly the members of the graduating class until we reach the end of the degrees being conferred. This does not apply to the conferral of doctoral degrees. Feel free to make a lot of noise there. And obviously, I just want to say, I cannot forbid spontaneous outbursts of enthusiasm, so feel free. As a courtesy to others, as well as the health and safety protocols, please remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony. Would the graduates please return to your seats following the receipt of your degrees? However, for our doctoral graduates, we ask that you join your colleagues on the platform. And for those of you at home, I encourage you to make a lot of noise and hug those in your circle. The degrees in the Faculty of Health Sciences and the Faculty of Science will now be conferred. Madam Chancellor, I invite Jeff Dirksen, Dr. Jeff Dirksen, Dean and Associate Provost, Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, to begin the presentation of the students earning graduate degrees. Dr. Dirksen.
Madam Chancellor, the graduate of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Health Sciences will now be presented. I invite Dr. Tanya Bubala, Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, to join us.
Dr. Syed Reza Parpuchi, supervised by Dr. Julian Summers.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Science will now be presented. I invite Dr. Paul Kench, Dean of the Faculty of Science, to join us.
Dr. Sarah Arthur, supervised by Dr. Ryan Morin. Dr. Jennifer Bigman, supervised by Dr. Nick Dulvey. Dr. Razvan Kojukaru, supervised by Dr. Peter Unrao.
Congratulations. Fantastic. Congratulations.
Dr. Fatima Garcia, supervised by Dr. Karina Andreu.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Fatima.
Dr. Charith Karu Narathna, supervised by Dr. Jinko Graham. Dr. Bramjot Kaur, supervised by Dr. Neil Branda. Dr. Govardhana Pinelli, supervised by Dr. Erica Pletner. Dr. Abdul Rehman, supervised by Dr. Erica Pletner. Dr. Kevin Ray, supervised by Dr. Jonathan Choi. Dr. Clayton Schultz, supervised by Dr. Hua Zong Yu. Dr. Chi Fu Yang, supervised by Dr. Sharon Gorski.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of master's degree in the Faculty of Health Sciences will now be presented. I once again invite Dr. Tanya Bubala, Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, to join us.
Amanda Yonkman.
That's all. Madam Chancellor, the graduates of master's degrees in the Faculty of Science will now be presented. And once again, I invite Dr. Paul Kench, Dean of the Faculty of Science, to join us.
Omar Chan. Melanie Gascoigne. Catherine Gibson. Nicoletta Kaleni. David Guan. Iga Jean. Nicholas Koken. Zubia Mansour, Jingjo Na, Parker Reed, Qing Ning Shen, Elahi Tajbaksh, Richmond Tite, Xufei Yang,
Congratulations, graduates.
Madam Chancellor, I invite the Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, Dr. Tanya Bubala, to begin the presentation of students earning undergraduate degrees. Dr. Bubala.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the Faculty of Health Sciences will now be presented.
Dennis Capilli, Carl Cho, Amrita Daliwal, Alexa Fengler, Michelle Godin, Drake Henry, Nicole James, Alexander Joe, Jaspreet Kalirai, Kuldeep Kaur, Simran Leo, Shabash Sadiq Lakhani, Michelle Luck, Sherry May Madriaga, Sarah Mons, Tho Yuan Mun, Nora Nikaktar, Diane Panda, Helena Pan, Jing Xin, Nicholas Shum, Alyssa Summer, Rebecca Varathachereo, Mia Vescarelli, Kai Ying Wong, Courtney Yip, Madeline Young,
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Health Sciences will now be presented.
Kayla Austria, Sarah Dickens, Daria Elric, Yasmin Gill, Interdip Jutti, Tareen Kaler. Ikjok Kang.
Well done. Congratulations.
Alicia Katyal. Cynthia Kim. Elizabeth Kim. Hei-Jin Kim. Sopisara Klaimani. Fiona Luo.
Sarah, congratulations. Well done.
Diana Mora.
Hi, Fiona. Congratulations.
Maya Naidu.
Hi, Diana. Hello. Well done.
Niveda Palanival.
Congratulations. Well done.
Gurveen Randhawa.
Well done. Congratulations.
Liao Su.
Ravine, well done. Well done. Congratulations.
Xin Ting Tang.
Liao, well done. Congratulations.
Tang Tang Tuk Tran.
Well done. Congratulations.
Pooja Verma. Chok Hin Yang.
Hi, Pooja. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah.
Serena Baines.
Serena,
Sabura Ahmadzadeh Sadeghi.
so great. Well done. Really, congratulations. Thank you.
Sadia Alam.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Sadia, well done. Congratulations. Madam Chancellor, I now invite the Dean of the Faculty of Science, Dr. Paul Kench, to begin the presentation of the students earning undergraduate degrees. Dr. Kench.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science will now be presented.
Edge Cleon Alfonso. Daryl Arab. Maria Arada.
Congratulations, well done.
Gavin Preet Badessa.
Well done. Thank you.
You He Bien.
Nicely done.
Haley Bonner.
Nicely done.
Maya Buchko.
Hi, Haley. Hi there. Well done. Thank you so much.
David Cam.
Hi, Maya. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Mark Camps.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Giorgio Chen.
Well done.
Wing Yi Chi.
Well done. Congratulations.
Hee Yon Cho.
Congratulations. Well done.
Hye Won Cho.
Hi, Dion. Well done.
Devin Cho Han.
Hi. Congratulations.
Samuel Chu Fong.
Hi, Devin. Well done.
Dylan Chow.
Hi, Samuel. Well done. Congratulations.
Manuela Cruz.
Hey, Dylan. Congratulations.
Stefan Cook.
Hi, Manuela. Well done. Congratulations.
Katie Danielson.
Nicely done.
Jashanpreet Dillon,
Katie, well done. Congratulations.
Huang Do,
Congratulations.
Xue Chi Du,
Hi, congratulations. Well done.
Lina El Garawani,
Chikri, well done. Congratulations.
Amrik Falur,
Hi, Nina. Well done. Congratulations.
Hendrik Fong,
Hi, Emric. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Miranda
Hi,
Fujisawa,
Hendrik. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Elaine Fong,
Hi, Elaine. Congratulations. Hi, Elaine. Congratulations.
Yi Hong Gao.
You did a good job.
Bronte Gibbs,
Good. Very special. Congratulations.
Han Chen Gu,
Hi, Bronte. Congratulations.
Metab Hayer,
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Alana Hind,
Congratulations. Nicely done. Thank you.
Kan Huang,
Hi, Alana. Nicely done. Congrats.
Ariel Hu,
Congratulations.
Janisha Janisha,
Hi, Ariel. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Yugen Jun,
Hi, Janisha. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Matthew Jung,
Thank you. Very nicely done. Congratulations. Hi, Matthew. Hearty congratulations.
Priyanka Kansal, Arish Kapila,
Hi, Priyanka. Congratulations. Well done.
Himani Katal,
Hey, nicely done. Congrats.
Kasmin Kapilawala,
Hi, Imani. Congratulations.
Christopher Kuharchuk,
Hi, congratulations.
Michelle Kurtajik,
Hi, Christopher. Nicely done. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Inderpreet Lail,
Hi, Michelle. Congratulations. Yeah.
Surit Lali,
Napreet, congratulations. Well done.
Johnny Lam,
Congratulations. Nicely done.
Shaw Iklam,
Hi, Johnny. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Mateo La Rosa,
Hi. Nicely done. Congratulations. Thank you.
Christopher Lin,
Congratulations. Nicely done.
Jennifer Lin,
Hi. Congratulations. Nicely done.
Idze Leo,
Congratulations. Big day.
Tsilung Lo,
Congratulations. Nicely done.
Ellen Lu,
Congratulations. Well done.
Inhan Luo,
Nicely done.
Dominique Machado,
Hi, Inhan. Well done. Congratulations.
Sadaf Malik,
Congratulations.
Paula Monjares Chamas, Aaron Dexter Manuel, Kendra Mao,
Okay, you got some fans there. Congratulations.
Daniel Mark,
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Kayla Mark,
Hey, Daniel. Hi. Congratulations.
Owen McCulloch,
Congratulations, Caleb.
Emma McGaffney,
Hi. Congratulations.
Brandon McLeod,
Congratulations.
Evgenia Momchilova,
Hi, Brandon. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Andrew Mosley,
Virginia, congratulations.
Halimat Murphy Owadei,
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Ryan Murray.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Kyle Newcomb. Shirin Nuur Afshanietka. Cindy O.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Amika Parr.
Hi. Congratulations.
Natalie Paraligan.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jonathan Petrov.
Congratulations. Nicely done.
Dipal Palay.
Congratulations.
Jordan Radcliffe.
Congratulations. Nicely done.
Alexis Ramirez.
Nicely done.
Sajana Rana Singhe.
Nicely done.
Nicholas Santema.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Ekran Shanawaz.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Jaspreet Singh.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Kyle Singh.
Hi, Jaspreet. Nicely done.
Ranbir Singh.
Hi, Kyle. Well done. Congratulations.
Sujie Sun.
Hi, Randir. Congratulations.
Akshit Suri.
Well done.
Michelle Tong.
Very nicely done. Congratulations to you.
Adam Turin.
Hey, Michelle. Hello. Congratulations. Nicely done.
Aiden Vickers.
Hey, Adam. Congratulations. Nicely done.
Justin Vin Luen.
Congratulations
Rolin Wang.
to you. Hey, Justin. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Aisha Warren.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
McCowan Watts.
Aisha, congratulations.
Michael Worth.
Hi. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Timothy E.
Well done. Congratulations.
Tian Yu.
Hi. Congratulations. Well done.
Zhou Ci Lang Yuan.
Congratulations. Nicely done.
Bowen Zhang.
Hi, Zhao. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Xiaoying Zhao.
Hey, Bowen.
Mandy Yip.
Congratulations. Hi there. Congratulations.
Yukari Uchibori.
Congratulations. Nicely done.
That's a great looking graduating class. Will the graduating class please rise? And I know some of you are already risen in the back, and we will wait till you're joining us here. So I want to congratulate each of you on the completion of your degree. This is truly an impressive achievement, particularly at this time. And I want to encourage, now this is the job for the family and friends in the audience today. I encourage your family and friends to communicate your hearty congratulations by whatever means. And for those of you in the mall and members on the platform party, I also encourage you to join me in applauding the graduating class of 2021. Well done. So that applause was okay, but I think we can do better. I now invite the members of the graduating class to outdo their family and friends in the audience and reciprocate by applauding your family, friends, and faculty and staff and those who have helped you reach your goal. Applause. You can now be seated.
Thank you, President Johnson. Well, friends, this completes the formal awarding of degrees. You can clap again if you'd like. Yeah. Unfortunately, some graduates recommended by the Senate for degrees today are unable to be present here in Convocation Mall, and their names have therefore not been read out. I now admit them to the appropriate degrees as shown in the program. As well, the names of all the Fall 2021 graduates will be read out and shown online shortly. I have several thank yous to express. First, to all of you here and online for joining us for such a celebratory day, my heartfelt thanks. And to the many staff, volunteers, faculty members who have worked hard to run a safe and smooth Convocation Day, the first in many, many months, our thanks to you as well. This brings to a close the formal part of this morning's convocation. For our online guests, please stay for the virtual graduate procession, during which time all graduates will be individually named. For those of you here with me in the Convocation Mall, to ensure that we exit in a safe and orderly manner, please follow the instructions from staff. And now, please rise and remain standing at your places as the platform party recedes. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Now presenting the graduands from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Faculty of Science. Dr. Sayed Reza Parpucci, supervised by Dr. Julian Summers. Dr. Sarah Arthur, supervised by Dr. Ryan Morin. Dr. Jennifer Bigman, supervised by Dr. Nick Dulvey. Dr. Damanveer Binner, supervised by Dr. Amar Preet Ratan. Dr. Razvan Kojukaro, supervised by Dr. Peter Unrao. Dr. Etienne Dreyer, supervised by Dr. Bernd Stelzer. Dr. Joseph Egan, supervised by Dr. Roger Linnington. Dr. Fatima Garcia, supervised by Dr. Karina Andreu. Dr. Kevin Halas, supervised by Dr. Luis Godden. Dr. Charith Karunarathna, supervised by Dr. Jinko Graham. Dr. Bramjot Kaur, supervised by Dr. Neil Branda. Dr. Kun Liu, supervised by Dr. Huazong Yu. Dr. Catherine Makahi, supervised by Dr. Roger Linnington. Dr. Govardhana Pinelli, supervised by Dr. Erica Pletner. Dr. Abdul Rehman, supervised by Dr. Erica Pletner. Dr. Kevin Ray, supervised by Dr. Jonathan Choi. Dr. Stephanie Ross, supervised by Dr. James Wakeling. Dr. Clayton Schultz, supervised by Dr. Huazong Yu. Dr. Tsung Yu Sun, supervised by Dr. Boxing Tang. Dr. Audrey Taylor, supervised by Dr. Byron Gates. Dr. Rachel Walls, supervised by Dr. Nick Dulvey. Dr. Andrew Wiley, supervised by Dr. Zamir Punja. Dr. Kurt Yakimovich, supervised by Dr. Lynn Quarmby. Dr. Chi Fu Yang, supervised by Dr. Sharon Gorski. Dr. Ray Zhang, supervised by Dr. Jeffrey Warren. Jasdeep Tiwana. Teresa Yuha. Shi Kang. Amanda Yonkman. Ryan Liebeck. Kevin Colmenares Di Maria. Andrew Allen. Louis Arsenault Majubi. Jacqueline Case. Do Yon Cha. Omar Chang. Christopher Coates. Melanie Gascoigne. Catherine Gibson. Nicoletta Kaleni. David Guan. Iga Jin. Bryn Johnson. Seyon Kim. Nicholas Koken. Ryan Krumsader. Ivan Lau. Joseph Nia Lucero. Zubia Mansour. Ju Sung Min. Adam Mitten. Rachel Munger. Jingzhou Na. Parker Reed. Cameron Scott. Qing Ning Sun. Elahi Tajbaksh. Peter T. Richmond Tite. Ryan Walquist. Shufei Yang. Madi Yerlanov. Mohammed Zaman. Jingwen Zhang. Mira Abu Faraj. Monica Branch. Jasneet Brar. Eric Caligari. Dennis Capilli. Carl Cho. Amrita Daliwal. Alexa Fengler. Michelle Godden. Drake Henry. Nicole James. Alexander Joe. Jaspreet Kalirai. Kuldeep Kaur. Simran Lail. Shabash Sadiq Lakhani. Manwing Crystal Lam. Michelle Luck. Sherry May Madriaga. Sarah Mons. Tho Yuan Nguyen. Nora Nikaktar. Diane Panda. Helena Pan. Sherry Fun. Jing Shin. Manisha Sharma. Nicholas Shum. Jasmine Cian. Alyssa Summer. Bethany Tong. Rebecca Varathachireal. Mia Vescarelli. Kai-Ying Wong. Courtney Yip. Madeline Young. Qian Zeng. Chloe Zondag. Kayla Austria. Callie Chan. Qinghan Chang. Gabriel Coral. Sarah Dickens. Lauren Deal. Daria Elric. Yasmin Gill. Amandeep Grewal. Interdip Jutti. Tareen Kaler. Ikjok Keng. Alicia Katyal. Cynthia Kim. Elizabeth Kim. Hei-Jin Kim. Sopisara Klaimani. Caitlin Lowe. Fiona Luo. Jackie May. Arathi Menon. Diana Mora. Maya Naidu. Niveda Palanival. Gurveen Randawa. Mallory Schmidt. Liao Su. Xin Tang. Sonia Tawana. Tang Tuk Tran. Pooja Verma. Chok Hinyan. Sabura Ahmadzadeh Sadeghi. Sadia Alam. Edge Cleon Alfonso. Ankita Ansal. Daryl Arab. Maria Arada. Gavinpreet Badessa. Yuhe Bien. Haley Bonner. Allison Bray. Corrigan Brown. Maya Buchko. David Cam. Mark Camps. Giorgio Chen. Wing-Yi Chi. Hee-Yeon Cho. Hye-Won Cho. Devon Cho Han. Eugene Choi. Samuel Chufone. Dylan Chow. Manuela Cruz. Stefan Cook. Katie Danielson. Simranpreet Dada. Jashanpreet Dillon. Huang Do. Xue Du. Lena El Garawani. Russell Epp. Ivan Ehrlich. Amrik Falur. Aster Fan. Kate Ferguson. Hendrik Fong. Kristen Frank. Miranda Fujisawa. Elaine Fong. Stephen Gallagher. Bronte Gibbs. Parveen Gill. Han Chen-gu. Metab Hayer. Alana Hind. Kan Huang. Ariel Hu. Theodore Hui. Kajartan Jacquard. Janisha. Yugen Jun. Matthew Jung. Deep Kanani. Priyanka Kansal. Arish Kapila. Himani Katal. Misha Khan. Kazmin Kapilawala. Jenny Kim. Christopher Kuharchuk. Michelle Kurtajik. Yong Yun Kyon, Inderpreet Lail, Surit Lali, Johnny Lam, Shah Iklam, Mateo La Rosa, Hosang Lee, Ronald Lee, Jinhui Lee, Christopher Lin, Jennifer Lin, Camden Lindsay, Huilin Liu, Yizi Liu, Tsileng Lo, Rachel Lu, Ellen Lu, Inhan Luo, Dominique Machado, Sadaf Malik, Paula Monjares Chambas, Aaron Dexter Manuel, Kendrew Mao, Daniel Mark, Kayla Mark, Owen McCulloch, Emma McGaffney, Brandon McLeod, Evgenia Momchilova, Cezanne Morden Cook, Andrew Mosley, Halimat Murphy Owadei, Ryan Murray, Kyle Newcomb, Shirin Nuur Afshanietka, Zakaria Osman, Cindy O, Amika Parr, Pedro Enrique Pasos, Natalie Paraligan, Jonathan Petrov, Jaden Piatelli, Dipal Palay, Camilla Purshabanoshabi, Jordan Radcliffe, Alexis Ramirez, Sajana Rana Singhe, Safa Salman, Nicholas Santema, Ekran Shanawaz, Andrea Sanat, Jaspreet Singh, Kyle Singh, Ranbir Singh, Chase Slater, Showei Sun, Sujie Sun, Akshit Suri, Ichan Tang, Reiko Tominaga, Michelle Tong, Vikash Tura, Adam Turin, Yukari Uchibori, Aidan Vickers, Justin Vin Luan, Amarjot Verdi, Yuri Voloshin, Mohammed Furkan Walid, Rolin Wang, Wenzhao Wang, Aisha Warren, McCowan Watts, Angela Wong, Michael Worth, Kai Sen Yang, Su Yang, Li Yao, Timothy E, Yu Yong E, Kyle Young, Tianyu Yu, Zhou Cilang Yuan, Bowen Zhang, Chi Zhang, Yuhan Zhang, Ziyi Zhang, Han Yunzhao, Xiaoying Zhao, Mandy Yip,